2017. Stop it. Stop it, Jeff.
So were you completely surprised that Teddy Atlas had the balls to just look at Jeff Horn and go, "I thought you lost"?
Yes, and I thought it was fine. It was a very close fight. The kid did it. He's a star in Australia. I'm telling you right now. Next time Jeff Horn fights out there, 40,000 are going to come back to watch this kid, and they are going to cheer for him as soon as he walks out on the entrance to the ring. This kid won over the country last night with an excellent match against a living legend.
LL Cool J said it was a complete robbery, bro.
I know.
Sergio the Latin Snake Mora.
Here's another sell they didn't miss. They missed on. They were clowning this kid for being 18 when he started boxing. Lee, it wasn't about 5 years ago that our second pound-for-pound fighter in the world, the undisputed middleweight king, Sergio Martinez, started boxing at the age of 21. We've had numerous heavyweight contenders start boxing late. Yeah, here you got two dipshits. Oh, he started at 18. Oh, what's he going to do against Manny? Ha, 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 ha. Just complete fail on ESPN's part, putting them two
Lou
assholes.
DiBella has it as a fixed fight.
Good. Bring it back then. I'm telling you right now. Do the rematch. Look, it looks like Freddie Roach wants Manny to retire. Early reports come out this morning. Freddie Roach might be telling Manny to step down. I think it's the breakup that needs to happen. Freddie Roach has hit the limit on how far he can go in this sport now. And Lee, that's another thing we've talked about years ago. Freddie Roach was slipping years ago. So the fact that when I seen him on the build-up, and look at you guys, I'm not on behind the scenes. I don't know if as soon as those cameras go off, Freddie Roach then gets out of the ring, Pooh Boy gets in the ring and starts taking a beating for 12 rounds. I don't know.
Fisher has it for Manny Pacquiao, 116, 112, or 115, 113.
That's a good score.
I agree with that score.
Yeah, the 115, 113, you can't argue it. You see, everybody isn't arguing about the two judges that had it 115. They all want to pick on the person that had 116, 111. Don't pick on that person. That person was bought by Top Rank. We know in every fight when there's a fix, one of these motherfucking scorecards are going to be out of whack. Just stop it already. It's the two other guys that gave the honest score. 115, 113. That's not bad. They had a few swing rounds that they gave to Jeff Horn. He wins. You guys, the last three are very important. The 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. Go back and replay those last three rounds and tell me that you give Manny Pacquiao fucking one of them. He doesn't win one of them. He's tired. He's gassed. He's 38. He's sitting on the ropes getting his ass handed to him when the fucking final bell rings 10 seconds early. They even saved him on that.
All right, let's talk about Irish Mickey Conlon, who fought nobody, and it still took him a couple of rounds. Did he look ugly because he fought an ugly guy? I'm just trying to change the subject.
Lee, they're going to give him... Listen, the machine hasn't started yet. There's a man still named McGregor that rules that country. But believe me, McCollin, how do you say his name? Conlon. He's coming. This kid is coming.
Look, for those of you who don't know why Conlon's such a big deal, and they covered it correctly, he flipped off the judges when he got screwed on the scorecards.
Yep, in
the Olympics. Love that. Love that.
Big guy, good skills.
I talk about the co-main event, but fuck, what's there to say about that co-main event? It was awful.
Hey, that was a good body shot. No, that was a good... You're talking... I can't pronounce her name.
Ishiotaki and...
Yeah. The new kid from the Philippines.
The other Philippine guy that's clearly under Top Rank's tutelage.
Well, hey, the power looked good. It was a good back and forth fight. And then he ends it. Look, he couldn't end it to the head. Lee, he beat the hell out of the guy. The guy's cut. The guy looks hurt. He can't stop him to the head. Wow, he goes once to the body, drops him for 8 seconds. Yeah, it was a very good performance by the Filipino.
News of the week, quickly, since we spent a good 30 minutes on one topic. there has been a lot of social media talk about Tony Bellew taking on your boy Andre Ward. And Bellew blatantly saying, look, if I decide to take the fight, I'd knock him out.
Listen, I don't know why Andre Ward wants cruiserweight so fast. I thought there was still fights in the light heavyweight division he can look at, especially.
Look, the Bellew fight in Europe is a big payday. That's a huge. It's a soccer field match.
I just think Andre Ward makes big paydays right now.
No, he doesn't. He does not. Let's talk about the numbers.
$6.5 million.
Let's talk about the numbers.
Lee, he's not making more than $6.5 million to fight Bellew. I'm sorry. That's
okay, but at least he's got more eyes on the product. For those of you who don't know, they did release the numbers finally for that fiasco, right?
Yes, Kovalev Ward, yes.
It did the exact same numbers again. The same group of people watched the fight a second time.
Yeah, you can say that. Yes, sir.
It is exactly the same numbers. I don't see any,
they're actually lower.
Yeah.
You're giving them a little credit there. They actually came in lower than what the first fight was. They only 30,000 views, but it's still 30,000 less than what it drew last time.
That's pathetic.
It really is. It really is.
Arguably,
and the fact,
another super fight that,
and the fact, Lee, that over 940,000 watched a week later proves that Rock Nation and Main Events did not do a good job of selling this fight. There was interest.
No, because here's the thing. It's that great a fight, but if I can wait a week and watch it on HBO for free, why wouldn't I do that?
Right. I mean, they want him to go up fight Tony Bellew. I don't see why. Tony Bellew really doesn't even sell big tickets in the UK. It's an irrelevant fight. I mean, Lee, don't you think if he fought Joe Smith, if Joe Smith's about to fight Sullivan Barrera, let's say Joe Smith beats Sullivan Barrera, he would then would have had knocked out Andres Fonfara, Bernard Hopkins. He knocked him out of the ring, and then Sullivan Barrera, another light heavyweight contender, and Andre don't want any of that. That's not a sell here in America. Hey, Andre could take that.
No, it's not. Andre Ward's not a sell, period. Sorry. He just fought.
He made $6.5 million.
Hey,
he don't have to be. He really doesn't.
Here's the thing. He fought Sergey Kovalev, and it didn't draw. You get that, right? Like, that doesn't even need a debate. He fought Kovalev twice.
Okay, but I don't see Tony Bellew is not changing that.
Stop.
He's not
Those two fights collectively only generated, and this, I blame it on Rock Nation. The only person I blame in this whole fiasco are Main Event and Rock Nation. They're second-rate promoters. If he goes and he signs this fight, right, with Bellew, Bellew's going to run with Matchroom Boxing, right? It's going to be an Eddie Hearn production in England. Andre Ward would become a bigger star by taking that fight.
I don't know. I think James.
Nobody knows Andre Ward. I'm going to be honest. Andre
Ward
is not a household name.
I think Chris Eubank Jr., if he was to defeat, was he taking on? I think Arthur Abraham. He just signed a fight. I think if Eubank Jr. is a bigger draw for Andre Ward than Tony Bellew.
I think if Andre's smart, he's going to fight in Europe because that's where the money is. Nobody gives a shit in the U.S. You know what I've learned from Pacquiao-Horn?
Lee, you keep acting like Andre. It didn't just make $6.5 million.
I get that he made $6.5 million. Doesn't mean shit.
Why would you go to the fucking UK? Why?
Because there are more eyes on the product. They promote better.
Oh man, I don't know, bro.
I think the numbers. Wait, let's be honest.
Good.
Let's be honest.
He's doing good, right?
Let's be honest. Matchup wise,
Vargas.
Wait, stop. Matchup-wise, Jesse Vargas, Manny Pacquiao is a better fight, right?
Jesse Vargas?
Yeah, Manny's last fight.
Better matchup than what?
Than Horn Pacquiao.
Yeah, he had no power. Okay, 33%
on paper, but on paper, it's a more competitive fight, right?
Tony Bellew isn't even the number one.
Stop! We're on a different topic.
All right, what?
Follow me on this.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you put on in the States. Unless you're putting on a circus like McGregor and Mayweather, okay, in the United States, the best you're going to do is fill an arena. We're not filling stadiums. You're telling me if I took Canelo Triple G, you think I could fill AT&T Stadium? You think that would happen?
I think for AT&T,
I think I could get 100,000 people into AT&T Stadium
for Triple G and Canelo.
Yeah,
yes, easily. Yes.
How many tickets do I have to give away? Like,
they would be $25 seats. Don't get me wrong,
right.
Lee. You're talking about 100,000 seat arena.
That's not what they are at the soccer fields. You get that, right? Those 70,000, 50,000 seat events.
They're not too much when you're talking the top rows, though. I've had family that go to World Cup. I mean, it's not that far out of reach. No, you got 90,000 people showing up.
I get what you're trying to sell here. I'm just telling you, European fans care more about boxing than we do.
Oh, I get that, but Andre Ward isn't risking his everything that he's built. He's not risking that for how many more millions are you talking? Okay. He just made 6.5.
So he gets an offer for 10 to fight in England.
I don't see that fight generating 10 million, Lee. I don't. You're talking now if Bellew is asking for 6, what's Bellew going to make? It's his ticket. He's the one that's selling the seats in the UK, not Andre Ward.
Well, Andre Ward can't sell a seat.
That's what I'm saying. So if Andre's demanding 10, what the hell is Bellew going to demand? He's the ticket pusher. He just got lucky. This is probably why Andre Ward wants him. He's the one who's getting knocked all around the ring in the David Haye fight until he blows his Achilles and then couldn't even stop him. David Haye blows his Achilles like in the 4th round, really early. This guy doesn't stop him until like the 11th lead. I mean, David Haye is literally hopping on one leg. He's not even ranked the best in the division. He's ranked 3rd. He has 3 losses. I mean, I don't see where this fight is going to make money for Andre Ward. I don't see it happening. Dude, Andre Ward has a Mexican, a division under him that's undefeated. Relax. Take a Joe Smith bout. Take a Sean Pascal fight. At the very least, he deserves that. He just went back-to-back with the light heavyweight king. What's the rush? Stay active, give a good self-defense with the top 5 in the division, and wait for James DeGale, wait for Badou Jack, wait for Gilberto Ramirez, and just maybe, he's even waiting for the winner of Triple G Canelo. Just maybe.
Yeah.
Tony Bellew. I don't get it from Ward. I don't even get the heavyweight talk. To me, I know Andre. You know Andre. We've been around him. He ain't no heavyweight. He's not a heavyweight. Andre Ward, to me, didn't even look like as big as a James Toney or Roy Jones in their super middleweight, light heavyweight careers. I don't know why he talks like this. I don't know, Lee.
Is there any other boxing news you want to
cover?
Oh,
there's big boxing news.
All right, Andrew, cover some boxing news.
We had a bad one down in Mexico this week, Lee. Julio Cesar Chavez's brother, senior. This is senior Chavez now, which would be Chavez Jr.'s uncle. People.
Yes.
He was murdered this week. Someone did a home invasion demanding money. And I believe his name was Rodolfo Chavez, gave these thieves some money. They demanded more. When he said no, they killed him. This is scary. And why it's scary, people, is because the Chavez family has always been connected. We talk about it on Fight Net Radio. Everyone has talked about it. This is not a secret to the El Chapo cartel family. Chavez has been linked to cartels ever since he himself was a champion back in the day. They said he used to do exhibition matches for birthdays, parties, whatever. But yeah, he's been connected for a while. El Chapo is no longer, 1, he's no longer in power, and 2, he's no longer in Mexico. El Chapo's in America now in a prison system out here. I believe they got taxed. I don't have any credit, any proof upon this, but this family is very wealthy. Everyone knows them, and their security blanket is gone now. Chavez Sr. did come out and talk about, they killed my brother today. It might be me tomorrow. I don't think he's lying, people. I think he knows that it's very possible that